Welcome back to Taslima My Art. Thank you for joining me. I'm Taz, and today I'm going to be joined by my glamorous and helpful assistants Safi, who's 6, and Sarah, who's 4, kickstarting the unboxing of new resin art supplies from Temu. We unveil everything from UV dip resin to resin fillers and silicone molds. A quick shout out to my subscribers, viewers and Patreon members. Thank you for supporting this channel. I couldn't do it without you. To save yourself some money on resin supplies, check out my discount codes below for resiners and Let's Resin.
Hi everyone, I'm Safi. Hi everyone, I'm Sarah. We're going to be opening packages for Mummy from Temu.
Yay! Have I got a package from Temu?
Yes.
Can we have a look at what we got? I'm excited! What's it? Glitter? Oh wow, look at this! So I know what this is, girls.
Glitter.
It is letters, glitter letters. Look at this.
Glitter letters, Sarah.
Let's have a look.
Glitter.
Oh my
Don't
goodness.
do your baby voice again. Glitter.
Look at that. All the little beautiful
It's
letters.
glitter.
Beautiful.
Mummy,
Let's pop
Sarah's
that down
doing
there.
her baby voice, which is funny.
What's next then, girls? What's next?
This.
What's this? Dried flowers?
Yeah.
I love it.
My
Beautiful dried flowers. I've got a big plan for these.
I got, yeah.
What's that? Oh, I know. It's resin clouds. It's clouds for putting into your resin. Isn't that amazing? I wonder if I can open it up and have a look. It's for resin projects. Whoop! Wow, look at that.
I
That
found
looks
bubble wrap.
amazing. What is this stuff made out of, I wonder? Let's have a look. Oh. You can also use cotton wool and a number of other products around the house, but this should be really interesting. Can't wait to use that. That's going to be brilliant. What's next? What's that, Sophie?
I don't know.
Oh look, it's some lovely
Blue pens.
silicone pens.
Wow.
So we can use those.
You have blue pens.
Yay! What's next?
Glitter.
Oh yeah, some letters, sticker letters, silver ones this time. Pretty. I want to put these letters onto some bookmarks for you guys. That'll be nice. What's next? So the kids have run out to play in the garden, so I can crack on with the rest of the unboxing. Okay, so we've just seen the 10 grams of Cloud Effect resin filler set. This is non-toxic white clay. It's amazing, and I can use that to as an additive into my resin projects. And then next up, we've got the 2 pieces of nail art letter stickers in silver. So we've just seen those as well. And then we had the 16-piece natural dried flower pack, and this is perfect for things like jewellery, earrings, necklaces and brooch creations, so I'm looking forward to using those too. So they were only £1, I think. Of course, we also saw the holographic glitter letters, alphabet. These are sparkling and lovely uppercase, and I think they're all uppercase, aren't they? Yeah, all uppercase letters, so they'll be brilliant to use. You can see them better on this side, can't you? Look at those, and they are beautiful because there's multiple colours when you turn them in the light, so I can't wait to make something with these. Fabulous. And at the time of buying those, they were about £1.16. Right, on to the next one. We've got this, which is, let's see, UV dip resin for wire petals dipped in resin and other uses. So, I can't wait to try this. I really wanted this for a long time. I want to have a go at those wireframe flowers that you see people making, and I really want to have a go myself. I've wanted to try for nearly 2 years now, but I finally got one, so I'm super excited. And I think this was the most priciest thing I bought. It was around £4. And I think you already saw my 5-piece sculpting tools, sculpting engraving tools for DIY crafts. This is perfect because they've got the silicone tips and they're much more sturdier than my last set, which weren't very good, and the ends kept falling off. They were much cheaper, but these are much better, more robust. I can feel that they're better quality as well, so they're great, aren't they? They were only £1.17 at the time I bought them, so they're great. A bargain. Next up is a bunch of nail polish. Now this is, I think it's gel nail, UV nail polish. So let's have a look at those. We've got a set of 3 here, which is matte top coat, glossy top coat, and then the base top coat. You can soak it off using UV and LEDs. Obviously this is for nails originally, but I'm going to be using it on some of my projects. We've also got this one, which is colour gel glitter gel nail polish, so that's going to be stunning with the glitter in there as well. And obviously we can set that with the UV light as well. So I remember that I bought a reflective gel nail polish, which is black glitter, and there's another one in the package that's chameleon flake, so that's going to be stunning as well. So it's got chameleon flakes in the nail polish itself. Now next up is a bigger item. This was it was under £3, so I was quite amazed, but it's let's get that out. It's a resin tray mold, so it's a rectangular cutting board sort of thing. Obviously you can't use it as a cutting board, it's more for aesthetic purposes, because of the fact it's made out of resin, so unless it's food safe resin you shouldn't be using it as a cutting board, remember that. So yeah, so this is how big it is. It's quite big, isn't it? It's a nice size, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this one will work. And it's got the bit there so you can actually have a hole in it and hang it up, so that's going to be amazing to try out. Can't wait, and I can't believe it was under £3, so that's amazing. On to the next items. So these are 2 stainless steel craft spoons for extracting things like glitter, mica powder, pigment or sequins and that sort of thing. I'm always finding I'm dropping them, but these are quite useful I think, and I'll be using them a lot in my jewellery making. And then we've got a jewellery making or silicone resin casting mould set. It's quite simple, a little cup and some scoops and mixing sticks. And then we've got this lovely squeegee. I needed one of these. It's got a nice kind of replaceable soft felt edge. So when I'm applying my UVDT stickers or any other type of stickers that I've got, I can use this and it'll be a bit more gentler but still do the job, hopefully. So that's brilliant buy. It was only 77p. Amazing. Next up we have 50 pieces of mixed random sort of bales, which are useful for pendants and charms and that sort of thing. So you glue these onto your pendants that you make. They're fabulous. And I bought some more jewellery making stuff. This is 300 screw eye pins, so you pop this into your different pendants and glue them in with resin, bond them with resin, and you can use them then as pendants and put some more jump rings through them. So they're great. I also bought this, and I wanted one for a while. This is actually a clear acrylic polymer clay rolling pin, so you can roll out your polymer clay. It's got different thicknesses in rings which you pop onto the ends to keep it level, and you can have different thickness polymer clay rolled out for you to create jewellery with, so that's going to be fun. I also bought these. This is around 50 pieces of dual tone rose nail charms, and I can't wait to pop these into my resin projects. And look at them, they're stunning. They're really pretty, aren't they? They're only 75p, so perfect. So I also bought these. They're 200 pieces in this pack, and they're iron peanut buckles. Well, that's what they're called on the website, and you use them for the top of your pendants as well, so they're perfect. You clip them on, so they look great, don't they? Next up we have 10 pieces of double-sided nail files. It's got sandpaper basically on each side, and they'll be perfect to sand down my smaller items, so I think these come in a lot of use, so it's brilliant. And talking about making jewellery, I've got this beautiful silicone mould for dragonfly wings, and imagine what sort of beautiful jewellery or earrings or pendants you can make with these. And they're really pretty. I can imagine putting lots of different mica powders and coloured resin into this section, or into each of those sections, so I really like this. It's beautiful. Next up we've got 10 more pieces of this beautiful dried flowers, and this time tinted blue, so they're really pretty. I've got a plan for these and I can't wait to try it out. I also have these thicker shaped pendants, thicker sided pendants to fill more stuff within, and they're lovely, aren't they? There's quite a few in there. I think there's about 30 in there. They're simple and versatile, so they're teardrop shaped, all of them, and pretty thick, so they'll be fun to use. I also got this 50 piece of lobster buckle wax thread cords for jewellery making, so they're nice simple colours, so they should go with almost anything. So yep, they're brilliant. And I think they were £2.49. Next up is this beautiful resin mould, silicone mould, and it's got these lovely patterns for conch shells. Look at those! I can't wait to try this. All the little holes in them, they're going to be cool. So I really had to get this one. I love everything about the sea and anything related to it, so it's a perfect buy. And again, it was really cheap. It was 90p, I think. I also bought this 6 gram of iridescent natural shell stones. So you can use these for different projects, and they're really beautiful. Look at that. Stunning. Next up is this 30-piece set of tassels, and they're very, very small. They're perfect for keychains, which I plan to make. I'm going to be running some workshops soon. This is perfect for people to choose tassels for some of the charms and keychains that they might be making, or bookmarks and that sort of thing. So they're beautiful. They're lovely and cute, small pieces. So guys, not long now until we get to all of the silicone molds that I bought. So these are beautiful little gems. Look at those, how they glow. Aren't they stunning? I couldn't resist not buying these. They look stunning on the website, and they're gorgeous in person as well. I wonder if I can get one out or a couple out to show you. Look at those! Aren't they lush? There's a round one there as well. Oh my gosh. They're stunning. Wow, look at how that catches the light. I can't wait. I wonder what I should use those in. If you've got ideas, let me know in the comment box what you put these into. They're stunning, aren't they? And then the other thing I bought, I won't open it up, but it's a lot of gold leaf, and I didn't have any other colours other than silver and gold, and a coppery one, I think. So these are multiple coloured gold leaf, and you can see all the beautiful colours. There's green, purple, you know, orange, all the colours. So I'm really looking forward to mashing them up into my resin. So that should be really good fun. Now onto all the moulds. So let's have a look at what kind of moulds we bought, okay? So I only really had a few pendant moulds. I needed more because of the workshop I'm running. So what we've got here is lots of different types of moulds. This one is perfect because it means you don't have to drill through it. So you've got these little nibs, and I don't know if I need to open it up for you to see, but it's teardrop shape and oval shaped ones. They're very pretty. The one thing actually I will show you is that they're not the normal ones, because they've got, let me have a look. So if you look carefully, look at around the edges of that, you can see actually it's not rounded, it's got these lovely lines. So anything that comes up to that's going to look amazing. Look at that. And they're very shiny inside, which means that they'll come out nice and glossy as well. So that's perfect. I'm really looking forward to using that one. Let's see the next one. So we've got this one as well, so cubes, so you can have pendants that are cubes. Next up is this. This is a silicone mould for making rings. Look at this. Amazing, right? I can't wait. So this is going to be such fun. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I fill that in with all sorts of things. So next up, we've got a bracelet casting mould, a set of 3. So we've got the wider one here. Let me show you that. Beautiful and wide. You can fit a lot into this in terms of additives, dried flowers, crushed glass, anything you want, pearls, and create beautiful bangles out of this. That's perfect, isn't it? I can imagine wearing that. It is wider for people who like wider bangles, but then it's more dramatic as well. And then you've got the much thinner bangle here. Look how wide that is. Pretty slim. And you can fill that in as well with lots of different things, what fits. And that should be a nice little one. And then a medium sized one. I think this is my favourite. So I can't wait to make some jewelleries and bangles, bracelets with these. It's going to be amazing. And they range everything from £1 up to £2. And you can get a set of 3 really cheap. Next up is this multi-shape resin casting silicone mould, and it's perfect for things like keychains or even earrings. You see the 2 dots will be 2 holes, so you can attach them to each other using jump rings and other things. So this will be really nice. I love the fact that they're unusual shapes and, you know, not shapes you're used to seeing. So that will be amazing to pour into. Oh, exciting. I found my gel nail polish, the one that was missing. This is the Chameleon Flake Gel. Sorry, the Chameleon Flake Gel. And yeah, I'm glad I found this one. I thought I lost it. So this will be really nice. I can't wait to try this on the back of my makes and on top of my makes and see what that looks like. And then we've got another charm making silicone mould. So we can make keychains and all sorts of charms with these. So they're again unusually shaped, so that's why I bought them. I like unusual things. Next up is this one, and again this is a pendant or keychain making silicone mould. It's quite large and it's got lots of different shapes and size shapes in there, which is really nice. And what I like about this, I didn't really have any silicone moulds with this little nib in there, which I needed, because otherwise it gives you extra work having to drill through. So yep, this is perfect for what I need it for. I can't wait to make lots of keychains for friends and family and to sell as well. And look at this, guys. This is a set for stud earring making. So you've got the bits of the stud earrings there. And what you do is you create the fancy part here. And these tiny little resin molds are perfect to add little dried flowers and things into. And then once that's cured, you glue it on. You can use the UV resin, bonding resin, to glue it onto the back there. So you create your own stud earrings. Imagine that. I can't wait to do this. Amazing. And here's another beautiful resin filler. Beautiful flowers. It says they're made out of wood pulp, so I'm not sure. They're obviously not real dried flowers, but if I can just get one out to show you. Look at those. Aren't they really cute? perfect. I'll turn them around to show you a bit more. But there's all different colours, and I really, really like this. This is a perfect thing to add to some of those silicone molds and create beautiful things. And last but not least, I finally got myself one of these comb sets. So it's a comb silicone mold, and you can fill it with all sorts of things. I'm not sure if it's very usable once it's done, but it is really, really nice, and it'll be a nice little gift to send to somebody. I can imagine filling the top half of it with resin and fillers and gold leaf and such, and creating something very beautiful out of this. So that's it from me. I'm really excited with all these things, all these goodies that have arrived from Temu. My husband actually bought it for me, so I was feeling a bit down about the surgery and everything, so he's ordered all these goodies to keep me occupied while I'm off work for a while recovering. So yeah, thank you for joining me today on the video. Hope you enjoyed seeing all those things, and I'll put a link down in the description box to some of these products, whichever you can manage, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now. Oh, and don't forget, every Saturday at 5 PM EST, 10 PM UK, I have a collaboration called the Creative Art Collective. So do join us for some great art and some fun in the live chat.